A multi-billion-dollar US Navy destroyer isn't just damaged, it didn't just retreat, it has been completely erased from the surface and is currently sitting at the bottom of the Red Sea. Take a second to let that sink in. For the first time since 1945, since Harry Truman was in the Oval Office, the United States has lost a major warship in active combat. 8 decades of absolute naval hegemony were shattered in a single afternoon. Over the next 10 minutes, we are going to break down how this impossible breach actually happened and why the halls of the Pentagon are gripped by a level of panic we haven't seen since the Cold War. How do you sink a ship equipped with the most advanced missile defense systems on the planet? The answer is a multi-layered attrition tactic. This wasn't a lucky shot. The attackers began with fierce electronic warfare, jamming the destroyer's radars and cutting off its data links. Then came the second wave. Dozens of cheap decoy suicide drones designed to exhaust the ship's million-dollar interceptor missiles. When the ship was effectively blind and its magazines were empty, the kill shot arrived. A hypersonic anti-ship missile appeared on the radar, giving the crew a mere 15 seconds to react. 15 seconds isn't even enough time to brace for impact. The missile struck below the waterline, tearing the hull apart with catastrophic force. Here is where the story gets terrifying. This level of coordination and precision cannot be executed by a local militia or a rogue group. US intelligence is on red alert because the data footprint points to a massive state actor. There is a superpower out there that provided real-time satellite telemetry to guide that missile directly into the destroyer's blind spot. Is it Russia? Is it China? Washington is waking up to the horrifying reality that their technological shield has been cracked and their rivals are actively helping to bleed the empire dry. The question everyone is asking is, what happens next? The US military is more than capable of wiping out naval bases in response, but the price of that retaliation is apocalyptic. A direct strike on Iranian soil guarantees one thing: the total closure of the Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's oil flows through that choke point. If it closes, we aren't just looking at $150 oil, we are looking at the immediate collapse of global supply chains. The loss of this destroyer wasn't just a military defeat, it was a dagger pointed directly at the global economy. The world doesn't need a formal World War III declaration to suffer the consequences. Beijing is watching this incident very closely, taking notes on exactly how American naval tech can be overwhelmed, notes they will undoubtedly apply to Taiwan. American allies in the region are dead silent because they realize the US security umbrella suddenly has holes in it. The rules that govern the world since the end of WW2 are actively collapsing. We are living through a historical pivot point. The next 48 hours will determine if this crisis is contained or if it sparks a global inferno. The ball is in Washington's court. Do you think they will launch a direct military strike to save face, or will they stand down to prevent an economic apocalypse? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I read every single one. Like, share, and subscribe because the mainstream media is already trying to spin this. I'm Report World, and in a world of deception, the truth is the only weapon we have left.